since the start of winter, we've been doing a lot less in the garden and a lot more project type work. And a recent trip to their tip shop yielded not only the IKEA stool that you might have seen me working on in one of my short videos, but also a couple of other items. This tall play cabinet and also a pot and a few other things. So there'll be some gardening and there'll be a lot of DIYing here this time around. So, welcome to Feral Manor. I'm Leonie and this is Steve. While I'm here, I'm going to introduce you to the next project, which is this terracotta vase. I picked it up at the same time as I got the IKEA stool, and it's been painted. It's got some very interesting dribbly finish, which I quite like that, but it's filthy. Paint is coming off, and so I'm going to clean this one up as best as I can. And it also had these weird things on either side. It's like a strip of copper, but the other bit's already fallen off. I'm going to just remove those, and I'm going to paint this with some really nice chalk paint that I picked up the other day, because I have heard that chalk paint might in fact be a better option for some of the outside pops. We'll see. I'm inspired by this vase as my guide to repainting this pot that I found at the tip. Chalk paint's really easy to use. I think the best thing about it is you don't need to do very much prep before you start painting. You need a clean surface, and I've chosen to wash this pot. The more I see, there's actually multiple layers of paint on this pot. You can see from the colour here that this pot has prior form as a renovation subject. This is the original terracotta. There are at least 3 coats of paint. So there's this khaki colour, there's the grey, and then this white dribbly stuff. I've then just brushed on 2 coats of my chalk paint. I've added some details with just some straightforward acrylic artist paint. And I've also applied a wax sealer. It's what most people use to seal their paint. Or if you don't have that, you can also just use a clear varnish. A matte varnish would be good on a pot like this. Whatever you've got, but you do need to seal it because apparently the paint will absorb a lot of grime and dirt. So I'm really thrilled with the outcome of this pot. All I need to do is get a plant into it now. These are bulbs from last year. They've just come up themselves. I'm going to dig those up and spread them out a bit here. Hopefully we'll get some bigger garlic out of these ones. I'm going to plant out these seedlings of Moulin Rouge beetroots, which I've had for a while, and I'm using this tray for the first time, which has got the pop-up feature, which just looks fantastic. I'm really looking forward to getting these out. It'll be so easy, well, compared to other things, I hope. I'm giving the beetroot some protection. Should actually be fine, but once they take off, I'll take off the covers. This shelving unit, which we got at the tip shop, was originally intended as a plant stand, but as you can see already, it's become a storage unit, and we've actually decided to shift it probably over near the fence where the potting bench is. And Steve's been cutting down these bits of mesh to sit inside to replace some of the missing shelves that were in it. And also too, because they're going to be mesh, they're going to be far more useful to us than the two remaining shelves, which are just MDF. And clearly they're not going to last very long in an outside situation. As you can see, nothing stays particularly pristine for long around here. We want to get this stuff up off the ground and hopefully get some sort of sense of order back into this place. Whoops. Sadly, we're going to have to move one or both of these worm farms so we can get the shelf in. Thanks very much for stopping by at Feral Manor. I'm surprised about the amount of work we actually did get done this week. It seems so much easier to sit inside the warm house. Rightio, we'll catch you next time. Bye.